We are discussing about the general rites and rituals what we have to perform before any samskara. So we had completed up to Swasti Vachana. Now we have to take the next step. That's of Shanti Karana. So it's a wish for peace. It's a preparation for peace. It's a mental status to create and experience peace. That's the procedure. Of course, peace is what we're all searching for. Peace and bliss, every one of us. Knowingly or unknowingly, we are after peace and bliss only. And until we get peace and bliss, we cannot rest. We cannot rest and we will be under constant search. Our search will not end until it is the experience of peace and bliss. So how to get it? There are so many aspects of it. So we see a few mantras here in Shanti Karanam. Of course, there are many mantras which are related to Shanti and peace and bliss. Some hand-picked things we are taking. It's not that only so many mantras are there. There are many more. Depending upon our requirement, we can expand it or condense it. It depends upon our requirement. Of course, time and other things. So the first mantra is from Yajurveda 36.8. Yajurveda 36.8. It says, Sham na Indragni, Sham na Indragni, Avatam Avobhihi. Sham na Indragni, Sham Talavya, Sham. Sham na Indragni, Avatam Avobhihi. Shamna Indra Varuna Shamna Indra Varuna Ratahavya. Shamna Indra Varuna Ratahavya. One vertical line. Shamna Indragni Bhavatam Avobhihi Shamna Indra Varuna Ratahavya. One vertical line, half the mantra. Next. Shamindra Posha. Shamindra Posha. This last one is Murdhanya. Shamindra Posha. Shamindra Posha. Suvitaya Shamyoho Suvitaya Shamyoho Shamna Shamyoho Shamna Indra Pushana, that's one word, Indra Pushana, Vajasatau, Indra Pushana, Vajasatau. Two vertical lines, Yajurveda 36.8. Shamna Indragni Bhavatam Avobhihi. Hal bantu indu. Shamna Indragni Bhavatam Avobhihi. Shamna Indra Varuna Ratahavya. One vertical line. Sham Indra Soma Suvitaya Shamnoho. Shamna Indra Pushana Vajasatau. Yajurveda 36.8. Here Sham means peace. Sham means peace. Naha for us. Na also is Naha finally. Shanna Indra. So when I split it is Sham, Naha, Indra, Varuna. Bhavatam avobhihi. So Indra Agni. Indra Agni. Bhavatam avobhihi. Sham is peace. Naha. For us let peace be there. That's the gist of the whole mantra. From which quarter and how? That's explained in this mantra. Let peace be there for us. Let us experience peace. Naha Sham Bhavatam. Let peace be experienced by us. Let peace be there for us in our lives. In particular, during this time when you are performing samskara. So how do you get it? One is Indra Agni, another is Indra Varuna, next one is Indra Soma, then Indra Pushana. Everybody get it? 4 parts are there. Indra Agni, Indra Varuna, Indra Soma, Indra Pushana. Along with that, there are few more words related to it. In one place it is Avobhihi, in another place it is Ratahavya, another place it is Suvitaya, in another place it is Vajasatau. You split the whole mantra into 4 parts. You got 4 sections. Indra Agni with Avobhihi, Indra Varuna with Ratahavya, Indra Soma with Suvitaya, and Indra Pushana with Vajasatau. So understand these 4, yes, you'll get the key for our peaceful living. Get the key for our peaceful living. Of course, that's what we are in search of. Avobhihi, our akshane, for the sake of our protection. Avobhihi. Along with protections, Bhavatam, let it be, what's that? Indra Agni. Let Indra Agni be favorable for us with their protective forces. So here, Indra Agni, then Indra Varuna, Indra Soma, and then Indra Pushana. They call it as Deva Dvandva. It's in dual number. Two things are together. Indra Agni, Indra Varuna, Indra Soma, Indra Pushana. So it is couple of 2. And Indra is common in all. So these forces, these qualities, they come in couples, they come together, and that results in Avobhihi, Ratahavya, Suvitaya, and Vajasatau. The first one, Indra Agni. I have several times discussed that these words Indra and Agni, etc., they can be understood at 3 levels: Adi Bhautika, Adi Daivika, and Adhyatmika. It's not new to us. So here in speaking of peace and bliss, definitely we are referring to Satchidananda because that's the source of peace and bliss. Satchidananda. Ananda is nothing but peace and bliss. We are not referring to the physical Adi Bhautika, Indra, Agni because they are all inert. They are not aware of their existence itself and how they can give us this peace or bliss. They cannot. They help and give us in such a way that our machinery works. The mechanical needs what we have got for the Sharindramans, of course they give. But the ultimate thing is Indra Agni, that is Satchidananda only, which is the giver of peace and bliss. So in all this, whether you say Indra Agni or Indra Varuna or Indra Soma or Indra Pushana, we are all referring to that Satchidananda only. Because it's all peace we are discussing about. And in all, Indra is common, and Indra is Idi Paramaishwarye. That's the root. Indi Paramaishwarye. In the Adibhutika sense, Paramaishwarye means all the paraphernalia and wealth and other things. Whereas when you're speaking the spiritual thing, that Idi Paramaishwarya is our knowledge of truth. That's the highest. That's the real wealth for us, especially human beings. This mundane and materialistic wealth is of no use when you speak of spiritual things, when you speak of the spiritual progress. It's a realization of truth, the understanding of truth. It is knowledge that is the real wealth for human beings. And what about the other mundane wealth? Okay, it's there to maintain the machinery, that's all. They're all spare parts, lubricants and other things. For the sustenance of this physical body in which spiritual work has to go on. I don't say they are not necessary, they are necessary, but in a very limited sense. To achieve the purpose of human life, just this is not sufficient. Just mundane wealth is not sufficient. We are able to think, we are able to analyze, we are thinking animals. We can understand, we can visualize. And with all these additional faculties, what we have as human beings compared to animals, yes, we have to achieve them, we have to use them, we have to employ them, and finally realize truth. Realize facts. And that's our real wealth. That's Indra. And that we get from that omniscient Satchidananda. It's a Sarvajna Shakti, it knows all. So from that omniscient, you get all these things. So that knowledge is very, very important. That's our real wealth. That's the same Indra, Agni, Indra, Varuna, Indra, Soma, Indra, Pushana. All Indra is it, that all Indra is the right knowledge. The realization, visualization of knowledge. And only when we are knowledgeable, yes, peace is closer to us. If I'm not knowledgeable, I'll be under confusion, I'll be under stress, and peace is a dream only. Not even in dreams you get peace. You'll be disturbed. Only right knowledge gives us peace. If I know what is what. It's a very simple and easy thing what we can understand is death. We are all disturbed by death. We are all afraid of death. We are all anxious about death. Not only our death and the death of our kith and kin, the people who are living around us. Just by imagining one of our closest people dying itself causes a lot of disturbance in us. What's the reality? It is very clear. One day we are going to quit. Whether I like it or not, whether I want it or not, I am going to quit. One day the people who are around me, they are going to quit. It's not a permanent relationship at all. That's the reality. That's the reality. So what best we can do, as long as we are related, we'll maintain that relationship well and be happy and enjoy it. But we know it's going to end one day. We are aware of it. That's the truth. If I realize the truth, I'll be able to take the death of me or any other person in a stride. Okay, it's natural to happen. It has happened. Fine. I'll not cry. I'll not get stressed. I'll not become it. Okay, it's part of life. It's part of life. In the path of life, we have to meet death. It becomes so casual for us. It becomes so realistic for us. And for a real thing, for a casual thing, we are never disturbed at all. Provided we know what it is. And finally, what is death after all? What is death after all? Okay, it's a common routine thing. It happens in our family, around us, for us also, and everywhere. That's fine. Okay. What is it actually? That is only a dissociation of the body and the soul. Body is made up of 5 elements. So the 5 elements get disintegrated into 5 elements over And the soul continues its journey with another set of body, Sharira, Indriya, Manas. Okay, that's all. Nothing is lost. The association of the machinery with the operator, that the soul, is called birth, and disassociation is called as death. That's all. What is there to fear? Even if we fear, will death leave me alone? No. I am subject to death, whether I fear or not, whether I know it or not, whether I like it or not. It's going to happen. When something is unavoidable, the only thing is compromise with it, understand it, and be happy with that. You have no other go. You have no other go. If you think of other alternatives, it's of absolutely no use. So this realization makes man strong and bold to face death, self or others. So the person is capable of facing death boldly. Can he not face the other problems and troubles in life? The ultimate is fear of death. That itself you are able to handle. All other things you can handle. Yes, there will be ups and downs, fine. There will be loss and gains, blames and praise, so many things. But you never care for it. It's all part of life. Okay, we take it. So when we maintain our equilibrium, when we maintain our equipoise, when we maintain our status in an undisturbed condition, that is peace. Whatever happens, we are peaceful. We take it in a stride, we say, okay. And I say, okay, I'm with this situation. I'm with this situation, and the situation is completely under my control when I say, okay. Otherwise, the situation rides over me, and that is the cause of my disturbance, and no peace. I cannot experience bliss also under such condition. Understanding the reality and accepting it is the secret of being peaceful and happy. Understand the situation and say, okay, that's all. It is unavoidable, do your best to avoid it. That's fine. That's fine. But to avoid it also, again, we need knowledge, we need experience, we need the right knowledge of situations, right knowledge of forces around us. That's again the wealth for us. That's Indra. Knowledge. Right knowledge. So that is our wealth. If we have this wealth, whether this mundane wealth comes or goes, we are not bothered at all. It's nature. It comes and it goes. The mundane wealth is not permanent with anyone. It comes, it varies, it increases, it decreases. Today it is a loss, tomorrow it is a gain. Again, after tomorrow it is a loss, it's a gain. That's the nature of the world. I'm not disturbed at all. Because I know that's its nature. And I cannot alter it. I cannot alter it. It happens because of so many forces around. So once I understand the reality, I'm not disturbed. That's the beauty of it. Once I understand what it is, I'll do my best and take whatever comes happily. I don't consider it's good or bad. It has come, I have done my best. And this is the result what I've got. Fine, I receive it. I have no other go. I have no other go. The only thing is I can cry and be unhappy. That's the only alternative available. But I don't do that. And it's part of life. I take it. Okay, fine. This is Indra. This is my wealth. Idi Parameshwari. And which is the source of this wealth? Of course, that Indra. The wealth and the source of wealth is Satchidananda. Because he is omniscient, he is able to give me all this. If I open up my mind, yes, all this knowledge they will get. And all this knowledge finally goes to maintain my equipoise, my equilibrium, my balance. Ups and downs, of course it will be there, but they will not have that force to disturb me and make me unstable. Because they know what it is. Just imagine. Another example. Say I got a fire alarm in our house. They start shouting, fire alarm. I get panicky. I don't know what to do. But the same siren of the fire alarm will not result in disturbance to a firefighter. A firefighter is comfortable with that and he says, oh, the sound is there, something is wrong, go there, go this, and put off the fire. He's not panicky. Why he's not panicky? Why I am panicky by listening to the fire alarm? Because I don't know how to handle it. That's my problem. But for a firefighter, he's trained for that and he doesn't panic. He just handles it very comfortably. And you are amazed at the way he handles it. I'm also a human being. He's also a human being. Why I am panicky? Why he is not? The difference is all in the knowledge how to handle the situation. In the same way, any situation I'm able to handle, I'm not panicky. I'm at peace. I'm not able to handle, in a small thing will cause a lot of disturbance and anxiety and distress for me. In a small thing. So the key for peace is in right knowledge. The key for peace is in right knowledge and boldness to face it. That is my wealth. And the source of this whole knowledge is Satyananda, and he is that Indra. Idi Parameshwari. That's the best wealth what I can have. That's knowledge, awareness, capacity to handle the situation. You can apply to see any situation, any situation. So we see different people. In a particular situation, one fellow is calm and cool. In another, the same situation, another is panicky and disturbed. Same situation. Both are there. One fellow is panicky, one fellow is peaceful. How? Situation is the same. Problem is the same. Why this person is panicky, why this person is not? If you just analyze, it's very clear that the person who is panicky is not able to understand what the situation is. The person who is calm knows what the situation and he doesn't worry. What's the difference? It is knowledge, it's awareness that makes a man peaceful. So as far as my peace is concerned, the best thing, what the real wealth is, the knowledge of the truth, the knowledge of the reality, the awareness. That's my Aishwarya, that's my wealth regarding peace. So this peace is coupled with, in the first place it is Indra Agni. So this knowledge now here is coupled with Agni. Agni is Agi Gatau. That's all the factors responsible for my progress. All the guiding forces. This wealth along with the guiding forces. Avobhihi bhavatam avobhihi. So this progressing force along with protective forces, let it bhavatam. For what? Shanno. That's for our peace. Let it be available for us. Indra Agni Avobhihi Bhavatam Shamnaha Bhavatam. So, we have to equip ourselves to face situations with realities, with knowledge, and coupled with progressive thoughts, progressive plans, projects, and protective forces, yes, it becomes peaceful for us. Where there is knowledge, where there is protective forces along with us, where we have taken sufficient care, where we have been cautious, and where progressive thoughts, progressive things are with us, peace is an automatic result. And in search for peace, peace gets manifested there. I need not search for peace, it's there. But what are the prerequisites? One is the right knowledge, one is the progressive thoughts, and the protective forces. The cautious, protective, arrangements what we make, preparations we make to protect us. With all that, we are Shamnaha, we are comfortable and it's a peaceful environment. If protective forces are not there, we are disturbed. If progressive thoughts are not there, we stagnate. If knowledge is not there, we are under confusion. And all these result in distress, anxiety, problems, chaos. We are speaking of Sham, we are speaking of peace. So it is coupling of all this. Right knowledge, progressive thoughts, and proper protective preparations. Shanno Indragni Bhavatam Avobhihi. That's the first part. The second part is Shamna Indra Varuna Ratahavya. Shamna Indra Varuna Ratahavya. It is Indra coupled with Varuna. Varuna is Ring Varane. All that is worthy that we can ask for, all that is worthy that we can wish for, all that is worthy we can choose. That is Indra Varuna. Rata Havya, Rata is wealth. Havya, a call for wealth. Here both we can take, the physical wealth, mundane wealth, as well as knowledge. So we are called to have this wealth. We are called to have wealth. Of course, the first preference is the spiritual wealth, knowledge, and the next one is the physical wealth. That also we need. And who is that? Is calling us Indra Varuna. Varuna is we have to be choosy. We have to be choosy. We cannot have everything. That is really resulting in our benefits. That is really beneficial. That only we have to choose. We have to be choosy. So to be choosy, selective, and get it. And that knowledge and that wealth, they are calling us. They are available. It's only we who have to choose it and move towards it. For what? Shamnaha, for our peace, for experiencing peace. I cannot take everything that comes towards me. I cannot. There are so many opportunities, but I have to choose. I have to select Varuna. I have to choose and take only such which finally results in peace. Indra Varuna Ratahavya, for my wealth and prosperity. Whatever results in my wealth and prosperity, yes, I'll choose them along with Indra. So the couple of these two, coupling of these two, that is Indra and Varuna, being choosy and that right knowledge and that wealth, that results in peace. If I'm not choosy, there are so many things that disturb me. I have to keep them away. I have to keep them away. Say I get so many thoughts. For example, I'm telling you, so many thoughts. And these thoughts may be peace-giving, may be disturbing. I don't know. If I'm not choosy, I take every thought into my mind and get into problems. But I'm choosy. All those which cause disturbance, I'll throw them out. And only those which are really peace-giving, I take it. Shanno Indra Varuna Ratahavya. Rata is a real wealth, which I can have, at the same time I can share with others also. That's a real wealth. And to get such wealth, Havya, Hoya Hwane, I'm called for. I'm given a clarion call. Come on, come and choose the right thing. Be happy, be peaceful, and share this peace with others. Now, what I'm telling is not there in these words themselves, but they are directing it towards that. With the help of several other Veda mantras, I'm able to give this explanation. There are several other Veda mantras. We speak about peace, we speak about the right thing to receive and choose, and so many things are there. So when I read those mantras along with this mantra, this is the explanation that comes out. Shanna Indra Varano Rata Havya. Rata is Radhane, that's the wealth. At one level, it is a knowledge. At another level, it is a physical wealth and other things. But of course, spiritual wealth is the highest. Havya, Hoya, Hwane. For the sake of wealth, you are called. You are beckoned. Please come and be choosy. And how to be choosy? Who helps me out? Of course, that Indra Varuna is there to help you. Varuna is that Satchitananda, the one who is worthy to be chosen. Choose him, choose his guidance, choose his wisdom, take his guidance, and do it well. And what's the result? Shamnaha. We will have peace for us. And what type of peace? Peace which can be experienced by us and which also we can disperse to others around us. Such kind of a peace we get. Shanna Indra Varuna Rata Havya. Then you have Shamindra Soma Suvitaya Sham. Shamindra Soma Suvitaya Sam. Soma. There are two things. Soma is one who is compassionate. God is compassionate. Suvitaya, to squeeze and take it. Compassion has to be part of our life. If compassion is not there, we cannot be peaceful. That compassion gives us the capacity to be sensitive to things around. We'll be sensitive. If I'm sensitive, yes, it results in peace. I respond to what happens in and around me. I'm alive. Only when I'm sensitive, I can experience the peace also. It's equally subtle. If I'm not sensitive, even if peace is there, I'll be just like a stone and I'll not be able to experience it because I'm insensitive. Peace has to be experienced, and for the experience, I have to be sensitive, and that is compassion, that is Soma. And how do you get it? Yes, it is with Satchitananda, get it. He is the most compassionate. Satchitananda is the most compassionate. Indra Soma. Suvitaya. Shu Prerane. He is the one who motivates us. He is the one who inspires us. He is the one who creates all this for us. That's the main source of all creations. Of course, when I say creation, it should be very clear. At Sat, Satchitananda and Satchida, Sat level, there is no creation. Beyond after that. Sat, Satchit and Satchitananda, they are there from time immemorial. Sanadi, Ananta, all these three are not created. That we are very clear. After that, using Sat, Satchitananda has created his whole universe, including my Shari Indriya Manas. That's fine. Creation starts from that. Sat, Satchit, Satchitananda are not created. They are there. That's all. So whenever I use the word creation, I'm very clear that I'm speaking about creation after Sat, Satchit and Satchitananda. So there is no question who created Satchitananda, who created Satchit, who created Sat is not there. That question is not, because it's there, not created. It's there. Anadi, Ananta. It has no beginning, there's no end. All the three entities, they exist. So when I say creation, it doesn't apply to these three basic entities. Beyond that, yes, the question of creation comes. So it is the one which creates all. Suvitaya. And all the creation, if you understand well, yes, they are all peace-giving. Varuna, we have said we have to be choosy. Head is Soma, we have to be compassionate and sensitive enough to what gives what results in what. Indra Soma, Suvitaya Sham. It's all created, and with a compassionate heart and mind, I have to take them all. In the last piece, it says, Shamnaha Indra Pushana Vajasatav. Vajasatav. That which gives us Vaja. Vaja is Anna Bala Vega. Vaja is food, Bala is strength, Vega is speed, quickness, alertness, fast. It's all considered under the word Vaja. Vaja Satav, we should get spread, we should get it. What is it we need? The source of it all is Indra Pushana, and let that be peaceful for us. What is that Indra Pushana? Again, Indra is the right knowledge. Pushana is that which nourishes us. Pusha Pushtav. Pusha Pushtav. All those factors which nourishes us. Of course, it includes both levels, the Sharirindriya Manas level and that which gives nourishment to the soul. All that is Indra Pushana. And let all those forces which finally give us Anna Bala Vega, let it be Shamnaha. It will be peaceful for us. It's a beautiful mapping of from where what I get, and finally all those converge at giving me the peace. Shanna Indragni Bhavata Bhavobhihi. Shamna Indra Varuna Ratahavya. Shamindra Soma Suvitaya Shannaha Yo Indra Pushana Vajasatav. 36.8. Yajurveda. So I take care of all these things. Yes, in whatever I do, in whatever environment I live, in whatever environment I do my work, it finally results in peace. So I take care of all these things. If I'm doing things ignorantly, mechanically, I don't get peace. Peace has to be worked for. We have to work for it and we get it. It is a conscious effort from our side, and that is a beautiful return for our conscious effort. It won't happen on its own. I pray and peace is showered on me. No. I have to work for it. I have to take care of all these things. Right knowledge, Agni, progressive thoughts, choosy, right knowledge and choosy, using that right knowledge. Indra Soma, right knowledge with compassion, coupled with compassion. And Indra Pusha, that's right knowledge coupled with all nourishing factors. I take care of all these things. Yes, I will be protected. I will have the right wealth. And then Suvitaya, I'll have all that I need and the inspiration for doing it. And finally, I get Anna Bala Vega, Vajasatav. And that Anna Bala Vega, what I get is of the quality of enjoying for myself and sharing with others. This is Yajurveda 36.8. So I think on all these lines and chant this mantra is just like a checklist. I'm going to do some ritual, I'm going to perform some ritual and write. So what all things I should take care of is just a checklist, and I do it, and finally the whole thing will result in a peaceful ritual. Undisturbed process will happen, and that results in a good samskara. Shanti Karana. There are several months, a few more, some 4 or 5. We'll see again in the next class some other things. Okay, thank you. Namaste. Hope I'm not boring you all with all this. Because lot of